Hey everybody, Chad here from His and Hers Gen X podcast. Thought I'd give you a quick tour of the podcast studio. So let me take a look. So this is something you've never seen in the video. I have these LED color changing lights. I can change it to whatever color I want. But we usually do like this kind of orange thing when we shoot the video, or like a light white. But let me turn it back to white. Anyway. All right, so starting on the left, I have a big Goonies poster, replica, reprint, whatever. Actually, never been a big fan of this poster. Like, look at Data. He looks like a baby. And this is a Stranger Things poster I got from somebody on Facebook for like $3 because it's got a little tear at the top there. But I put a $20 frame on it. It looks pretty good. All right, so then we have all these 11 by 17 mini movie posters I got off the seller on eBay. I'll put a link to his account in the description. Since it's Christmas, we're only a week away as I'm shooting this, so I have this countdown calendar. This Santa is meant to go on top of the Christmas tree, but it always falls off, so I think it looks better on the shelf. In case you didn't know, my other channel that has way bigger views is called GigTube, and in case you didn't know, I'm in Florida. That's an old license plate. I don't use it anymore. That's a painting Christina made of Guinness. This holds the numbers for the Advent calendar. Here's I just got this book after hearing a podcast. This is a book by the guy who owns the Home Alone house, or used to. I don't know. Thought it looks pretty cool. Got some Christmas movies out here that I use for when I shoot my beer reviews right here. Elf hat, reindeer hat, Santa hat. These are actual old VHS tapes. I used to have a VCR, but I don't anymore. I just thought these look cool as background. These are, this is from Family Guy, Pawtucket Ale. These actually have socks in them, but I've never opened them. I'm not really a sock guy. This is a Nintendo Mints. Looks like the, the old controller. And this is, again, going back to GigTube. Originally it was called Chad the Gig Economist, and I have the mic flag on it. This is to spray my cats when they jump up here. This is kind of the crown jewel of my collection. This is a Clerks trilogy box set, which I still haven't opened yet. They're all on Blu-ray. I will do an opening video sometime. This was made by James from Big Ol' Words. I used to be a Patreon of his channel, and we're gonna change it over to this channel to be the channel member. So yeah, he made that and sent it to me. So we're hopefully gonna get a His and Hers equivalent of that. Clerks movie poster. Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, got that at Five Below, frame $20 at Walmart. More of those 11 by 17 posters. Got this Mario. This was one of the first things I bought when we started doing the show. I got this off a guy on Facebook for like, I don't know, $10. And I just saw somebody else had the Luigi equivalent of it, but I missed it. So anyway, this is the shelf. So, I got these cheap 99-cent stockings up just for Christmas. I'll take those down. Oh, yeah, and I don't know if you've ever seen these. These used to be in the background, these wooden wall art things. I'll probably sell those or move them in another room. So anyway, got to complete all 4 Walking Dead compendiums, like all 177 issues. I don't know why I didn't just do an even 200. Got that off. Got all 4 of these off a guy on Facebook for like $50 maybe. Good deal. This is kind of a special thing. These Star Wars. This is the original Star Wars, without the special editions. Plus, they come with a comic inside. I got these off somebody on Facebook. But if you're wondering what that sound is, that's Leo and Logan. All right, so more comics. I have most of the Neil Gaiman Sandman run here, plus some other books that he's done. I'm missing a couple Sandmans. I probably should remember a comic book store and get those, but we're hopefully going to do those next year. I need to get Watchmen. I got those Persepolis at Goodwill for like $1, maybe $3. I think maybe $3. It was very, very cheap. Continuing with the books. So this cube right here is just random stuff, mostly political, video games, a Bible, economics. There's some music ones on here, Tool, Pink Floyd. And then lots and lots of beer books, which I'm probably gonna get rid of these. I've read them all, but I'm not huge into beer the way I used to. So I really don't need these anymore. In fact, I have them listed on Facebook for like a year. Still no takers. All right, so this is my movie collection. Mostly Blu-rays, a couple 4Ks. Oh yeah, back there, that is a Ghostbusters Laserdisc. It's not a record, it's a Laserdisc. Yeah, so I'm not going to go over each and every movie. There's a couple duplicates. This is my only VHS tape, is the Goonies. I got that. That was one, it must have been a childhood one that I had when I was at my parents' house a few months ago. They still had it, so I just took it home with me. And then I have Goonies on DVD, and then I have Goonies on 4K, and in that 4K, there's a Blu-ray in there. So I actually have it Goonies on all 4 formats. Actually, I need to get it on beta, and I would have the complete set. Yeah, so it kind of go in alphabetical order down here. You can see I don't have like a ton, but you know, when I get more space, I'll, you know, move the collection. I have lots of Star Wars stuff, but we'll get back to that. So this shelf is like collections like the Back to the Future, Batman, all the James Bond movies, the Alien. This is kind of old because it's only the first 4 movies. I think they made 4 more since then. This was awesome. I got Hobbit, Lord of the Rings off a guy for like, I don't know, $5. And Complete Hunger Games for like $5. Got these John Hughes collections, Clint Eastwood Westerns. Oh, actually this one goes with that. I have the complete Die Hard, and then they made that other Die Hard that nobody saw. So it drives me crazy that it's not one box set. Friends, the complete series on Blu-ray. Used to have it on DVD, but upgraded to Blu-ray. Big Bang Theory, complete series on Blu-ray. Although I would like to have this TV shows, I would love to have like as a box set instead of individual, you know, seasons. Like The Office and Parks and Rec, complete box set. The Jellyfish Light, that's goes up here. Problem is, it's so bright, you kind of can't really see it on camera. So this is another thing I'm proud of my collection. This is like every Family Guy DVD that they've ever released. I got this off a guy on Facebook for like $40 or something. I had to drive about 40 miles to get it, 80 miles round trip, but totally worth it. They stopped putting DVDs out, or I think around season 18 or something. But yeah, I would like to do an episode by episode review of that show, and Simpsons eventually. Anyway, here's my Star Wars collection. So you can see I have this in the background. That's a Star Wars on Laserdisc. And so is this. One of them is full frame, one of them's widescreen, Empire Strikes Back. Forget if that's widescreen or full screen. Return of the Jedi, 2 copies. One's widescreen, one's full screen. All right, so then these are all the Star Wars VHS releases. And this one I'm kind of proud of because this is still factory sealed and it still has the store sticker price on it. Somebody paid $60 for this. I believe it's from Media Play, but I'm not 100% sure. So if anybody knows, if you recognize that sticker, let me know. What was this? This is something I found like in a old DVD. You know, it's a ad. So like this is a widescreen. This is the 4x3. This is when those in the late 90s when they made the special editions re-released in theaters, and they put them out on VHS again. And this is when they first started coming out on DVD, the box set. All right, so this is something I just got like a week or 2 ago. It's every Star Wars movie on Blu-ray, even though I have, you know, a couple of box sets here with the original and the prequels. Oh, and this is something I got like in just some random box set that it's a Star Wars audio book, one of those many paperback novels that people did in the 80s and 90s. I used to read those, but it depends if you consider those canon or not. There's my paper shredder, and in this box are frames for all the 11x7 movie posters. Actually, I think I only have enough for half, so I guess we'll see once I open it up. This is a quick tour of the living room. This is the TV me and Christina watch all the movies on. This is my 4K Blu-ray player. This is a, one of those homemade Nintendo Raspberry Pi things with like 10,000 games on it. This is another awesome thing I got. I got this for 20 or 30 bucks, the complete Seinfeld. The only problem is it's DVD, not Blu-ray, but I got this off somebody. All 8 Harry Potter movies on Blu-ray for, I think, 25 bucks, something like that. And there's a couple Robot Chicken DVDs in there. And this is my Christmas tree, but it's not lit up right now. So that's it. All right, so that was a quick tour of my podcast studio. Hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments if you have any requests for us to review, or comments, questions, concerns. Feedback is really helpful. We're trying to grow this channel. If you watched all the way in, you're awesome. We'll see you guys for the next podcast.